All right, this is my last video towards the Canadian, and then she can go over there with the rest of the losers, right? This is the playoffs. I'm on my way to the championship.
A quick Google search. Nelson Street. Anybody, like, I ain't been in the city in a decade, and I still don't.
It's crazy you picked a time when I had on this attire to try this. But again, you don't know anything about DC or how they talk or what they say, because you didn't even know what Mo was. Let me guess, you really think people call this the seafood and crab house? Nah, that's the crab shack. And I heard you mention mumbo sauce when you had your comment section trying to help you out there because you didn't know anything about the go-go artist. You mentioned 3 and then they had to tell you the rest, and then you was looking up go-go songs and was like, is this one? You know what I'm saying? But you mentioned the mumbo sauce and you forgot the half and half.
You grew up on Nelson Street, right?
You from Temple Hills, jump off.
Thank you, Waller Place. Thank you,
Nobody
Monique.
says Waller Place either.
We don't
They say
have
Waller.
Nelson Street.
But we call Nelson
Waller,
Nelson Street.
Conataires, Anacostia, Berry Farms. No, nobody there. What? Nobody there calls it place. No, boy, get your white ass out the fucking black business. You ain't grew up in no damn Nelson. And nobody there says, wait, what did he say? Nobody there calls it place. Nobody there calls it street. Yeah, nobody asked what the VA or the... Look, let me just say something to you. Like, Casey Camden. Make me...
Well, you wanted to talk like the WS and call me boy. All I did was say girl, and how's it black business when you was talking about me? That makes it my business if I'm the topic of conversation, correct? Why are you trying to weaponize the community because you can't handle the smoke you summon? Respect is a two-way street, but you'll never get any from me. And stop talking about what my city says. You from Canada and you was in Temple Hills. You was in Maryland. And you said DC don't like VA or Maryland. But Sobe always talking about how much he loved DC and how much DC love him. He from Maryland too, ain't he? I don't know. Maybe that's just a cornball thing, but we'll get to her in a second. Now let's finish off this part too, right? Remember, she already called me boy, right?
He don't even dress like he grew up in DC.
What?
His hair, like, never mind. I guess. I don't know about fur, so I can't talk about something I don't know about.
He don't even dress like he's from DC. So tell me what that entails, right? Because you know I still got my Flays. I still got my Nike boots. I got the North Face. You know what I'm saying? I got the drop socks. What do you mean? Like, are we trying to monolith an entire city? A very diverse, very opinionated city into one thing? Like, what does that mean? I tell you what, though, people in Southeast DC, first off, they know me, but they would welcome me before they would you. And your friend here, Jen DePen, who kept claiming she was in Southeast DC and she from there and this, that, and the other, she says she's back in the farms now. Not Berry Farms. I know that ain't what she's talking about. Not this Berry Farms. Y'all mean this one, right? The one that was finished being demolished in 2019? Matter of fact, I got pictures of it. We talking about this Berry Farms. Berry Farms Hillsdale. This one? Yeah, I don't know how you back there. Are you a senior? Are you living in the senior development? I don't even think they finished building that yet, did they? They didn't last time I was there. And it ain't even been that long. And it's all part of a redevelopment and gentrification agenda that they're pushing. So if you are back there, say hello to your very diverse new neighbors. I'm just saying you ain't gonna find nobody in Southeast looking like that. Not wearing those. Not with those on. And carrying that? Nah. I don't see it happening. But you also forgot to mention, since we're talking about my home, that DC has been home to prominent musicians and genres, including things like bluegrass. The #1 music listened to in DC for the last decade that you've been gone has been pop music, followed by hip hop and trap and all the rest of that, right? But you wouldn't know that. If I say LLB3, long live Booster the Shooter, you won't even know who I'm talking about. You ain't mentioned anything about the fish market, you know, the historic one. You try to mention the wharf, but you forgot that it was in Southwest. Like, just stop. Stop while you behind. You and your friends should lie back. So you can sit up here and embarrass yourself all you want. Me and everybody from the hood already know. Don't talk about my community or my city. Oh, and that's why your hair falling out. We call you patches.